And we've had incidents in the past where they have caused harm to people. These deer that they think are friendly, they have known for a long time, are now maybe goring with their antlers.
The story of a 2-year-old buck known as Baby and cared for like a pet in Connellsville is kind of blowing up. People are upset that the State Game Commission took the deer away, saying no one has the legal authority to possess wildlife. Started a movement that some are now calling Free Baby.
But the Game Commission wants to now explain why it did what it did. Barry Pintar has tonight's follow-up.
Yeah, that 2-year-old buck named Baby by his keepers. And since that story aired, the Game Commission saying they have been flooded with phone calls. Platforms for CBS Pittsburgh like X, Facebook, YouTube, also flooded with comments like, the Game Commission is heartless. OMG, give Baby back. Wow, how cruel can they be? And yes, several calling to start a movement called #SaveBaby. Today, an explanation from the Game Commission.
This, the video that started the outcry. Baby, the 2-year-old buck, roped and dragged away. The deer's keeper, who calls Baby her pet, heard screaming in the background, "You're hurting him." Ultimately arrested by state police for interfering with the Game Commission.
What is your response to people who are online posting comments calling the Game Commission almost evil for taking this deer away?
Sure, and like I said, that's something I've received quite a few phone calls about as well, and been talking with people all morning long and yesterday. But the fact is, I mean, it is illegal to possess wildlife, so that's not something that we can overlook. Whenever we are sworn in as officers, our job is to enforce the game law.
The Pennsylvania Game Commission today saying they understand Baby is loved by his keeper and the entire neighborhood, but
you have that safety risk, and they still have that wild aspect to them. A adult male deer in this situation can do some serious damage to a person, kids, other pets, different things like that, and they never lose that wild aspect to them.
You believed you had the correct paperwork the whole time, so that's why you were so surprised with them showing up. Am I getting the story right?
Yeah.
Tammy Sherry says she has the paperwork that allows for animals like Baby to be designated as a pet. The Game Commission says not so. The paperwork is for animals born in captivity. Because Baby was born in the wild, he can never be considered a pet.
You, as the Pennsylvania Game Commission, you have actually seen people seriously injured by what they thought was a domestic pet.
I do remember one instance where it was same situation. Somebody took a deer in at a young age, habituated it, and then it became a full-size adult male deer with antlers. And in the fall, it gored the couple, puncturing their body with its antlers, and sent them to the hospital.
So now to Baby's fate, it will be a tough call.
Frankly, we just don't know at this point. I will assure everybody it was not just taken down the road and euthanized. It was taken to a licensed facility.
Meantime, Sherry has her charges to face before a judge next month. She says she has a lawyer and will be fighting her arrest charges and also fighting to find a way to bring Baby back home to her backyard. Of course, a developing story we will continue to follow and keep you posted. I'm Barry Pintar, KDKA-TV News.